Be not of this world. Be transformed by the renewing of your mind. That's what we're going to be talking about on this video today. My name is Rob Moore, award-winning author, leadership expert, and founder of therobmoore.com. And I help people show up, step out, and shine so they can become leaders who shine. And my mission is to inspire, motivate, and empower millions of people just like you to amplify their performance and reach their full potential no matter where they are or what they do to create more leaders in the world. And this quote that I said at the beginning of this video is directly out of the Bible. I know I'm not using the exact wording that is in the Bible, but it's around there. It's close to it. So don't shoot the messenger, all right? But it's very understandable to me. Let me say it one more time. Be not of this world, be transformed by the renewing of your mind. So what does that mean? What does that mean? It means that the life that you see, the life that you're living, the life that you're feeling and experiencing and acting in right now does not have to be the way it is. And the reason why it's the way that it is because of what is going on in your mind. It's like that because what has gone into your mind. It is like that because of what you believe. So, if this is not the reality that you want, if this is not the world that you want to live in, you can change it. How do you change it? By renewing your mind, by reconditioning your mind, by putting new thoughts into your mind and taking out the thoughts that don't comply with the new life that you want to live. If you change your mind, you change your life. This quote is so powerful. I can't stress it enough how powerful this quote is. Oh my gosh. The first time my life changed, I feel so blessed. I feel so lucky because I had no idea about this quote. And all of the things that I've been sharing on all of these videos, I had absolutely no idea even existed. And the first time my life changed very dramatically, if you read my book, Show Up, Step Out and Shine, Creating a Culture of Leaders Who Shine, you would know the story. If you read my book, 12 Secrets of Student Success in the Real World, you would know my story. If you've seen me speak live, you would know my story. But I went through a very good majority of my life, all the way up till, I would say, 18, maybe 19 years old, thinking that the deck was already stacked. And I thought that the way my life was the way it was supposed to be. The way that people spoke to me, I thought that that was the way that I was supposed to act. So if people saw me as a quiet person, I should be a quiet person. If people saw me as a shy person, I should be a shy person. If people saw me as someone that was just a nerd, I should just be a nerd. If people saw me as not doing anything significant in the world, that's what I should be. And I would say that those first 18, 19 years of my life, I pretty much just cruised through life and just went with the flow. So whatever the environment was doing programmed me to be a certain way, and I just went with the flow. And every time somebody told me something, I believed everything that they said. But one day, after going through my high school graduation and seeing people with grade point averages of 99s, 98s, and even a 100, it made me realize that I could do more. And just because people told me that I should be a certain way and I should do certain things, and the environment was directing me to be a certain way, excuse my French, one day I realized that it was all bullshit. I've never cussed on a video before, but it's true. It's true. Every time somebody would say that I can't do something, I would say it's bullshit. It's total bullshit. Because how do they know what I'm capable of doing and what I'm not capable of doing when they don't even know me? So at that point in my life, I talk about this, how I tried to ignore everything because I was so crushed by what happened in my life, on how I didn't have any plans, no future plans, no plans to go to college. I was so crushed and so overwhelmed that I didn't even want to deal with it. So I ignored the whole thing as if it didn't even happen. And then my life wasn't going anywhere. And I hit rock bottom and I submitted to life. I submitted to God. I submitted to my mom that, listen, I don't like my life right now and I don't like where my life is headed. And I'm willing to do whatever I need to do to change it. So I'm open to listening. Because my way is definitely not working. So I need to start listening to some people that can direct me in a different direction. And, during this conversation with my mom, it really helped me realize that everything was the way that it was because of me. I allowed everything to be the way that it was. I allowed people to treat me a certain way. I didn't wake up and really think about the future. I didn't give it my best every day. It was me. It was me. Not anybody else. It was me. There was a lot of stuff going on, but I allowed it all to happen because I created my life. I created it. I took full responsibility. But when I realized that I had power, I made some new decisions. And when you go back to this quote, be not of this world, be transformed by the renewing of your mind, I realized that that world that I was living in didn't have to be that way. I could change it. And the way that I changed it was by renewing my mind. I reprogrammed my mind. And when my mind got reprogrammed, my whole life changed. I went from rock bottom, not having no plans, no future, nothing positive going on in my life, to ending up going into working for a major corporation and running one of the top 5 stores in the entire chain out of 120 stores as one of the top store managers in the company. All because of the reconditioning of my mind. So this right here is a powerful message. And whenever I get down, whenever I hit an obstacle, wherever I feel a little bit unsure about if I could make something happen, I always go back to this quote. Be not of this world, be transformed by the renewing of your mind. And this quote also reminds me of something that I saw in an interview. Well, I didn't see it. No, I did see it. It was an interview with what is his name? Sean Combs, Puff Daddy. I'm trying to think what we call him now. Puffy? I don't know. You know who I'm talking about. And he was being interviewed. And one of the things that he said was, he was like, when I talk to young people and they want to do some of the things that I have done and they want to go on the path that I have gone on, I always tell them that they cannot believe in the world that they're living in currently. You can't believe in it. You have to believe in something different. You have to believe in something better. You have to believe in something higher. That's how he did it. He was, I don't know if you know his story. I know only a little bit of his story, but he grew up in a single family home. His mom not having a lot of money, growing up, tough times, but he wanted something more for his life, and he wanted to become one of the top entrepreneurs in the world. And he made a decision that he was going to do that. And he didn't believe in the reality that he was living in at the time. He changed his mind. And by changing his mind, he changed his life. He was not of that world that he was living in. He transformed and renewed his mind and has a life that most people don't even have the capacity to even dream about. So I really want you to really focus on this quote here and really put it to use, because this quote gives me so much power. It gives me so much power. It gives me so much confidence. It makes me feel so good. It reminds me of who I am. It reminds me of how powerful I am. And it reminds me that there is nothing on this world I cannot do. Especially if it has been done by somebody already. So that's my message for today. Be not of this world. Be transformed by the renewing of your mind. So as always, I want you to do 3 things before you, as soon as this video is over. The first thing I want you to do is I want you to comment and share this video. I'm really curious to hear what you have to say about this video. It's going to be very interesting. The second thing I want you to do is go to my website at therobmoore.com, enter your email so you can subscribe to my website and get access to all of the videos that I create as soon as I'm done creating them. And the third thing that I want you to do, I'm trying to think. What I want you to do. You know what? I'm going to direct you to another book that you should add to your collection. I want you to click the link below this video, and that link is going to take you to a website where you're going to be able to get this book. The name of the book is As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. This book is all about the mind. All about the mind. And it talks about, and this is in the Bible too, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Whatever you think, you become. Man becomes what he thinks about. This book ties in perfectly with what I talked about on this video. And it talks about how the mind, this brain that you have in your head, this mind that's in every cell of your body, how it helps you create the life that you want on autopilot just by your thinking. So that's the third thing I want you to do. Click the link below, go invest in yourself, and pick up this book, As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. And that's all I have for you today. Hey, my name is Rob Moore, reminding you to show up, step out, and shine. Now is your time, so make it shine. Thank you very much, and have a fantastic day. See you on the next video. Looking forward to it. Later.